Hey, what's up guys, Riceness here, bringing you a quick video about add-ons. Although add-on videos have been done quite a lot lately, I thought that this might still be interesting to some of you, so I'll do it. Quick note, I will be scraping the surface of my add-ons, which means I won't be showing everything I have. But rest assured I will be leaving in the description a small description for every add-on I have, so you guys can actually pick and choose what you want and actually prefer from the UI RAR I will be leaving also in the description. Let's go. So if you were to download my add-on pack, this would be the first thing you would be able to see in your screen. Now don't be overwhelmed by it, it's really easy to get by and really understand them, so really don't worry about it. So here is vanilla guide. It's a guide from 1 to 60. It's actually the fastest way to get from 1 to 60, and it's step by step really for Horde and Alliance. And if you combine this with Questy, which tells you and shows you quest objectives on your minimap and world map, well, you're gonna be going through levels really fast. Honestly, you're gonna be going through leveling really smoothly, so pretty cool if you use both. You don't have to, obviously. I remember I only used Questy back then in Nost Elysium, so really maybe this time I'll use vanilla guide. Yeah. Next up would be KTM. It's a threat meter add-on. It's a must for raiding. Honestly, any class, any role needs it because the threat is a big thing in vanilla WoW. Next up here, these questions mark are cooldowns. All right, it's a cooldown add-on that keeps track of your target and also your add-ons, cooldowns. All right, so for PvP it's really cool. If let's say I'm playing against a rogue and he vanishes, well, I will know, like it will tell me he vanished and it's on cooldown. So yeah. One more thing here, it's called grid. If I was in a raid, it would show everybody in the raid and their health, so, and they're also their class color, so pretty useful. By the way, these two add-ons, I haven't used them in a while, so I don't remember the command to actually show them and move them around like I used to, but I will leave in the description the command so you guys don't have to fight with it and, like, you know, waste time with it. So yeah. Next thing would be here the coloring of everything. Actually, as you can see, it's not the regular color. You go here right next to your bags, it's mod UI. You can just modify the color. You can go all black, you can go class color. For warrior it's all brown. If I was a hunter, it would be like all green. So really you can modify it the way you want. There's many other things. All right, I'll take this moment to actually talk to you about my custom new nameplates. All right, this isn't the way I usually use them because this is a mix of mod UI and another add-on I'm using. So personally I don't like the one of mod UI, so I just go like that and go reload. All right, so I'll see you after the reload. There you go. So this is the nameplates I'm usually using. I feel like it's way cleaner in my opinion, and it shows like class color if you go in PvP. I think it also shows the class icon, I'm not too sure. It also displays the casting bar underneath, so pretty useful. I have another add-on, it's called BG enemy frames, I think. Here, I'll take this opportunity to show you this. Here there's move anything, the name says it all. You can move anything, hide anything. Super macro makes macroing way easier. Honestly, the scripting in vanilla WoW is really hard, so this add-on makes everything more easy, and also you have more macros. So yeah. One more thing here, it's called load it. It's an in-game way to manage your add-ons. Honestly, you can just like reload your UI on the go. Pretty cool. So this add-on I just talked to you about, sorry, it's called BG enemy frames. Not only does it show battleground enemy frames, but it also keeps track at all times, not only in battlegrounds but at all times, of a casting bar under, well, wherever you want actually. I'm not too sure if I can do this now. Probably not. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, but if I was targeting an enemy and he or she was about to cast a spell, I would have a bar and I could move it around. Other people use nature enemy cast bar, but for some reason, personally, I don't like it. It's not part of my pack, but this one here, I kind of like it. This add-on bag, I don't know the name, but I'm using it right now. If you like it, cool. One more thing, as you can see, my tooltip is on my mouse instead of the bottom right corner. This is tiny tip, yeah, and you can actually configure it so the tooltip appears underneath my mouse, so it doesn't like hide the target. If you're like, let's say this guy like there was a player and I would be hiding it, for me it kind of sucks, so I personally prefer underneath, so you can actually customize it to do so. One more thing, people who've seen my last video, this is simple minimap. If you've seen my other my regular actually UI, I usually don't like the border like so. I keep it round. You can go square, you can go to corners also. The coordinates, I personally prefer them to be at the bottom of my screen. See it move like from here to here, the coordinates. One more thing, I don't like the location bar. Whoops, location bar. There you go. I don't like that. Zoom also, it's kind of useless because you can just roll scroll wheel in and out. Yeah. You can make it bigger, of course. And if you have like a giant screen and you want it even bigger than that, well, you can use move anything to make it even bigger. You can move anything, you find the mini map and you just go and make it bigger with like the little squares here. Make it bigger. Oh, doesn't work, but it usually works, I promise. I'm not kidding. So yeah, here you see, tells you who's pinging on the map. Pretty useful. One more add-on, big thanks to Alex Sancho, by the way. It's Jesus, what happened? What? No. We'll reset profile. There you go. So this is DPS Mate. All right, this is literally the best add-on for DPS managing, I would say, like keeping track of. It's a copy of Recount on Retail WoW. There's two other popular add-ons for Vanilla WoW. It's like damage meters and SW stats, but Alex Sancho recommended this one. I tried it and honestly it's the best. Honestly, it's way better than any other. So if you like it, you can customize the color, the texture, really everything you feel like. Go like this, boom, do what you want. Sometimes it's annoying like this, like it asks you when it resets data. I personally don't want any questions, so I just put everything to no. So yeah, let's hide it just by clicking it. All right, so one more add-on that is really awesome is mini map button bag. All right, I'll put it, right click, and you want it to expand on the left or on any side you prefer. This is it's like some kind of expandable button for all of your minimap buttons, because I know that personally my minimap was getting clustered by all of these add-on buttons. So really cool. Don't use the other add-on detached minimap buttons, because obviously it's kind of cool. You can move like any button around, like SW's DPS Mate, sorry, but if by accident you were to click and drag on a questy minimap icon, it would move and it would never come back to its original place. So really don't go with detached minimap buttons. This one, minimap button bag, is way cleaner, feels more professional in some way. So yeah, if you want to lock simple minimap, by the way, I forgot about that, just go /mm lock, or you just go right click, lock unlock. Pretty useful, pretty easy. One more thing, did I talk about Titan panel? I think I didn't. You just go Titan panel. It's not a must really, it's just personal preference. If you like some kind of information, you can just, it can show whatever you want. Honestly, I was playing a warlock on Nost, so you can display soul shards, you can display zeppelins. So if you, once you go on a zeppelin, it will keep track of the zeppelin's location at all times. So if you're in Orgrimmar, your raid is waiting for you, and you're like, you know that the zeppelin isn't arriving in like 5 minutes. Well, you can maybe spend like 3 or 4 minutes in the auction house selling stuff, and then you can just leave and go get your zeppelin. So yeah, pretty cool. One more thing that is normally not in Titan panel by default, it's deposit box. I wasn't using this before. I just added it because I like the idea. It's a virtual storage box to store money on the side. So, you know, your first mount at 40, you're gonna want to save for that. Once you get to 60, if you want your epic mount, maybe you can put like 10 gold on the side from time to time to you know, in the end at some point be able to buy it. So really, for anything you wish to save money, this seems to me like a really cool idea. Like I said, if you don't like the box like this, you can just go here in Titan panel, boom, yeah. Or if you don't use Titan panel like I do, you can just hide it really somewhere discreet, not hindering. So yeah, pretty cool. Overall, this is it. I'll show you my normal UI. So this is overall what my add-on looks like normally. I'll be taking this actually opportunity to show you some add-ons I actually saw I should maybe show you. One more thing here is a calendar add-on, which isn't available normally in vanilla WoW. It's nothing crazy, nothing super game breaking, but if you wish to like leave yourself notes for your maybe you have a raid in a couple days, all that stuff, maybe you wished to max a certain skill level, well, you know, you can leave yourself notes, and honestly, I kind of like it. So one more thing would be here, call to arms. All right, call to arms can actually modify a couple things with this. Oops. More, there you go, settings. I'll just move the text. There you go. Let's move this text a little bit. There you go. Because this is like a looking for group add-on. What it does is other people who have this add-on can actually you know, look for a group and all that stuff. So it's pretty useful. A lot of people will be using it. I'm on Chronos 2 right now, and still like there's so many people asking for stuff. So yeah, really pretty useful. One more thing would be Whim. All right, Whim. This is a whisper add-on. All right, I'll whisper myself. This is what pops up. If you're a streamer or like quite popular, I would not recommend you using this because your screen might get clustered. But I kind of like this one because usually I miss like whispers and people like get mad at me for some reason. So pretty useful, and you know right away like which class. Like if you're looking for people to actually get in a group, well, you know who's whispering you right away. You know, so quite useful. There's a lot of stuff really, like I said, Atlas loot. There's CT here, item rack, SK map. This I'm actually not too sure if I should keep that. I might remove it, but it actually keeps track in your map of, let's say if I died at some places by certain players. It's nothing crazy honestly, but it's quite useful. The map, by the way, it's cartographer. This year like it shows you like the coordinates twice. It's quite annoying. I think this is because of mod UI. In mod UI there's I think a way to remove it, because in my previous one it wasn't there. So really there's a way to do it, but for now, oh yeah, right here, modified world map. There you go, reload UI, and we're back. So here see the two coordinates are gone, so really you can customize it really easily. So yeah, so this is it guys. These are the add-ons I will be using in Nost and Elysium, and also for future vanilla servers if it comes to it. I would like to thank you, by the way, for the last video. The comments I received were more than I was expecting. I thought I did quite a bad job actually, but you guys gave me a really good boost, made me really happy, and I'll be making more for sure. I would like to apologize for the length of the video. I was hoping for half this duration, but it came up to this, so I guess this is it. But yeah, we're all quite hyped about Elysium and Nost, so I hope to see you guys this Saturday and also on the fresh server once it comes out.